Hey guys, it's Jose again. This is another tutorial video I'm giving on general core strength training. What I'm going to do in this video is explain to you what it means to have a strong core, and I'm going to show you this exercise called plank, which is probably the top core exercise that there is. Now, what a lot of people don't realize is that when you actually do type of strength training to get yourself stronger, there's three types you can do primarily to get yourself stronger. You can do anything involving your upper body, so that's self-explanatory, anything involving your arms, or your chest, or your upper back. You can do a lower body. This thing will consist of your glutes, or your hamstrings, or your quadriceps, or your calf muscles. Okay. Then the third is core. Now, the biggest thing people think of when someone tells them about core is they think six-pack. I mean, that's what I used to think anyways. I know a lot of people I ask around, they think, I say, what do you think it means to have a strong core? Well, that's having a six-pack. Not necessarily. I'm going to push some things up. Some people have six-packs and they don't have a strong core at all. These are the people who they have what I call God's metabolism. These are the naturally skinny people who can eat whatever crap they want, and they don't seem to put on a pound. They always seem like they're a beanpole, and if you're one of these people, I hate you. I'm just kidding, but no, seriously, I hate you. But for the rest of us who, are normal, and when we eat crap, it shows in our waistline. And it seems like no matter what we do, it just doesn't go away. It's always going to be there. Having a strong core, what a core specifically is you have a bunch of muscles here. You have your obliques and your abdominals. What a lot of people don't realize is that these muscles it's like a rubber band. It's connected to the muscles in your upper and lower back. It comes around all the way your body like that, okay? Now, people who have a weak core, they typically have bad posture. They don't walk up straight. You ever notice that, if you don't think about it, you're always kind of hunched over? That's the typical American, because we, as Americans, don't work out in general, and we generally have weak core. And because of this, it leads to back problems. That's one of the top issues in America as far as why people go to massage therapists and why people get on disability and why they can't work anymore, do physical labor jobs, because they don't have good cores, okay? Now, when you work out your core consistently, it's going to make these muscles stronger. So one, you're going to walk in better posture automatically. And if you're self-conscious about how you look as far as how much weight you have, this is a very good thing. Because if you walk around with bad posture, you look 5 pounds heavier. And I'll prove that point in a second. Secondly, you never have any back problems. You're always going to have a strong back. And even if you don't ever get a six-pack, if you whip off your shirt, you're going to be able to notice the muscles there. I could take off the shirt right now, but I don't want to make any girls horny out there, so I'm just going to kind of leave it as it is. And as far as what I was saying a little bit earlier, as far as looking 5 pounds heavier, I'll show you what I mean. I used to have bad posture all the time because I would never do any kind of core training, okay? But how you should look when you walk should be always shoulders up, chest sticking out for the most part, but it takes a conscious effort because you got to have your back in its natural arc. It's always got to be like that. And I work on my core all the time, so holding it's pretty easy. I can do it without thinking about it. But everyone always has their back kind of like that always. It's not its natural arc. And their shoulders are always kind of in a little bit. Now, if I walk around like this all the time, I'm hunched over, I'm looking down, I'm not going to look as skinny or as good as I do if I'm straight up and I'm walking around. Walk around like that, it's a big difference than if I'm walking around hunched over like everybody else does. This is the typical how everybody looks when they walk around. So, 3 things that core exercise is going to do. You're going to walk in better posture, you're going to have a stronger back, and it's going to make you genuinely stronger. When you do pushing or pulling things in life, whether it's training, whether it's pushing a lawnmower, or pushing the baby cart, or moving boxes, most of your strength doesn't come from your arms, it always comes from your core. That's why when you try to pick up something heavy, and you hurt your back, because you don't have a strong back, that's why that happens. Because the strength comes here as a primary, and comes here as a secondary. So those are 3 benefits of core strength training, okay? Now on to the exercise, the plank. I'm going to show you a couple of different variations, okay? This is a very simple exercise, but I guarantee you it's going to kick your ass. It's going to be hard. Practice, practice, practice. And you'll notice big differences in yourself in the next couple days. You might be sore, but that's okay. First is the basic plank, okay? It's just like the push-up thing we did before. The only difference is that instead of being on your hands, you're going to be on your forearms, from here to here, okay? There's no physical movement. All you do is hold a particular position. It's like a yoga-based exercise, okay? The same rules applies to push-up. Your heels, You're going to go on the ground. Okay? You want to make sure that your back's always going to be in its natural arc. You never want to compromise your back position. Okay? And again, you're going to be on your forearms. You're going to be like this. That. And you might want to get a mat put here. Otherwise, you're really going to hurt your elbows. You know, but I'm like Superman. So it's not going to hurt me too much right now. But you're going to go down. And you're going to hold it just like this. Okay? You want to keep your back in its natural arc. And the main thing you want to focus on is having these abdominals flexed. Almost like you're holding a fart. As nasty as that sounds, that's kind of what you're going to do as far as flexing those muscles. Okay? You want to keep your back in its natural arc because you're training your body to hold it in a certain position with right posture. That way walking around in everyday life is not going to be so hard. Okay? After about 20 seconds, if you've never done it before, you're going to notice your arms are going to start shaking. It's going to be a lot harder to hold that position. The main thing you want to go for is holding for 60 seconds straight. If you can't do it, that's okay. If you drop to 20, you have to drop, rest 20 seconds. And get back and do another 20 seconds. Then rest if you have to again, and do another 20 seconds. Keep going until you get 60 total. The second plank variation I'm going to show you is called a side plank. It's going to work more your hip flexors, how fast you turn and stuff like that, which is good for sports. It also helps your balance out as well. And it helps you burn more calories too. But this one's a little more advanced. So once you master the regular plank, you can try this one. What you're going to do, you're going to do 2 sets of 30 seconds because you got to work one side at a time. Focus one, then it's focusing the other. You'll feel it here, and you'll feel it here in your butt and your mouth. But you go down, just like before. You're going to be on your forearm, but it's going to be just one. Okay? You'll hold it here like this. You make sure your body's in a straight line. Okay? When you're ready, you put your hand up here, and you push your hip off the ground. So that this is in a straight line. You hold it just like this for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, immediately, because you don't want imbalance. You want to have a balance where both sides are strong. Arms about shoulder width. Okay? Straight line. Hand up here. Push hip off the ground. Hold. 30 seconds. And those, my friends, was both the regular plank, which is focusing on your abdominals and your back. And the other one was the side plank, which is focusing on your hip flexors and your butt. And I hope that was helpful to you. Good working with you guys.